You try to say in the past, oh, he don't buy gas. That's documented. You walk around with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of jewelry that I bought every single day. You talking this jewelry talk.
Went to the dentist, did an x-ray, and he comes back and he's like, you've got 2 cavities. And they're like, you have to like get them out. So I started doing research on xylitol.
What are they doing?
You talking this jewelry talk. First and foremost, I have a cash business. So there's numerous times where I cashed you out and you went and bought things. With my money. With my money. You want to talk about property? We bought this house together. We bought it together. We bought it together. I wrote one of your biggest records, man. One of your biggest hits. So you want to downplay me as an artist when I wrote one of your biggest hits. That's so sad. But like I said earlier, the fact that you chose to mention my kids, that's why I responded on this video. As far as the divorce, like I said, she never wanted to get a divorce. She never wanted a divorce, that's correct. And she didn't want to do it peacefully, like 2 adults, because the attorneys brought to my attention, if you guys agree, the divorce could be private. But if you don't agree, it gets messy. I brought that to her attention. She never wanted to do it. Just recent, and I say within the past few weeks, she's been saying that she wanted to do it civilized way. So we had a plan. She said she wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to work it out.
Oh.
She wanted to work it out.
Oh.
She even tried to tell me, like I told you yesterday, she started asking me, are you done with me?
I knew it.
Are you done with me? I said, is that even a question? I'm going forward with the divorce, yes. Now, I wake up to this morning. Very strange. So, what I'm saying to y'all is, the reason why this is happening because you mentioned my children and you lied. You cheated with this lame since 2022. You cheated with numerous others before that. And you know it's true. You know it's true. You know it's true. Look at it.
Yeah, man. Papoose went through a lot dealing with her. Straight up, like, yeah, man. She lied to him, dealt with a younger dude, a dude of a lesser stature and lesser status than him. Like, don't get me wrong, like, we all know he wouldn't have been so mad. Don't get me wrong, it's his wife. Nobody wants their wife to cheat on him. But if she would have, like, upgraded and, people don't feel so bad when you get an upgrade. But when you downgrade and you go beneath you and all of that, it's really hurtful. It's like, damn, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? But that to happen like that, that's crazy. And I commend this dude, bro. Salute to Papoose. Him sticking through that and still wanting to go through therapy and do everything and still make things right shows that he was really trying, bro. And the fact that she came back after and was like, happy anniversary. Are you really done with me? You really getting a divorce? That's that narcissism stuff that he was talking about. That's that trying to hold the remote control stuff he was talking about. Once they lose the remote control, once they lose that battery or that little spinning device they could put in your back and get you all wound up and get you reacting and doing the shit that they want you to do, shit is fucked up. Everything, their world starts crashing around them. And that's what's happening with Remy right now.
Comments. They know what I wrote. I wrote tons of her music. 90% of her music, I wrote it since I've been around her. I wrote probably like 3 songs on her first album. If I listen to it, I'll tell you exactly what I wrote. And when you listen to it, y'all know my pen. But that's neither here nor there. That's not why I came here. The only reason why I'm mentioning that is because you fabricated. You fabricated and you talked about my children. And as a father, I was not going to allow that.
At all.
I've allowed you to do what you've been doing all of this time, and I said nothing. I said nothing. She got mad at me because I went live and said I didn't knock this lame out.
Okay, so I can finally confirm that the Mercedes e-bike is real I got a brand new e-bike from.
And that's wild to me too. You mad because I went out there and said that I stood ground and I handled my business as I was supposed to? Instead of being mad at this individual for parading around talking about that he was effing my wife, you not mad at him for that? You mad at me? What is going on here, Remy? You done broke all the damn rules.
Oh, it's not just the two. I said, Rem, whatever I gotta do to assist you, I'm gonna do it. Oh no, but it's not just us. What the hell you mean it's not just us? Who is this nigga? Very bitter because I moved on, because I finally moved on.
See the thing?
I got tired of sitting there tolerating it. And I was there for my daughter, but I started to realize that my daughter didn't need to see me like that.
Exactly.
She didn't need to see her father when she got to come in another room to visit me now, when we all used to sleep together as a family. I started to realize that. I said, you know what? I would rather her see me how she's supposed to see her dad, on his feet, doing the right thing, not sitting in here tolerating somebody who constantly stabbing me in my back. So I decided to move on. And as far as the divorce, the reason why I filed today was because, like I said, me and her just spoke. And I told her, I'm going to go Saturday and speak to my attorney. After I speak, I'll be ready to do the mediation, you know what I'm saying? Or for the mediator. But since she's so upset, because if you pay attention, Clarissa has a fight coming up. Clarissa's out here shining like the diamond she is, and she's mad. She's bitter that I moved on. So she wanted to go on social media today and fabricate. You come on a live talking about, oh, my mother went on YouTube and she said, are you in the hospital? Dumb fake hospital videos is old as hell. You just wanted an excuse to come up here and be malicious and make up lies. Let's keep it a buck. That was pathetic. Then she on the live talking about, pay attention, y'all. Go back to the live and watch this. Oh, don't call me. No, y'all, don't call me. What Ed Lover say? Come on, son. Come on, son. Nobody was calling you. Nobody was calling you. Picked up the phone and said, no, don't call me. Oh, I thought you was calling me about that. They didn't even know she was live, y'all. Your bullshit and your tactics is not relevant. If you look at Cardi B video, when she went at, when she was talking, I think she went live about her husband or whatever, because I don't want to get in their business. But during her video, she was like, nobody call me. Nobody call me. You up here, and you want to imitate that, man. You're not Cardi B, man. Let's keep it a buck. This is how phony you is.
All right.
Yes, she did. She on the live saying, oh, don't call me, no. But she picked up the phone. Oh, I thought she was calling me about that. Nobody was calling me about that. They didn't care. Nobody cared about that. But this is the fabrication and the fakeness. This is the fakeness. You just needed an excuse to do that. You've been telling me for the longest, when I knocked them out, oh, I'm gonna make you lose your job. That's the first thing she came out of her mouth. Like I said earlier, never supported it. All the support y'all seen. And mind you, I don't want y'all to take my word for this. It speaks for itself. So document it. Never let these celebrities who you support spend money on, follow their journey, open their mouth when something bad happens to tell you. You don't know me. You don't know my real life. Yes, they do. I documented when my child was born in front of them. I documented the wedding. I documented visiting you. So these people been following our journey for a long time. They say that because they don't want you to believe your eyes. Y'all seen it, y'all. Everything y'all seen was true. Y'all seen the entire journey of us. And throughout that journey, what did y'all say? What did y'all notice? Y'all seen support. Y'all seen loyalty. Y'all seen authenticity. Y'all seen my daughter be born. I welcomed y'all into the delivery room. It was all documented. Now you want to lie to these people and rewrite history and say, he didn't support me, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. You're a damn liar. I had to pack up the house that you was renting when you caught the case and put everything in storage. I had to fly everybody up. I had to relocate and get a condo close to the prison so I could visit you. I went and visited you every day for a year straight because I knew you needed me. I knew you needed me.
Wow.
And now you want to come in front of these people and change that and change the facts of what happened? Really? Why? Because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't.
Bro, you know that gotta hurt the most. For him to do what he did and go up there every day and visit her in the jails, for her to turn around and do the stuff that she's doing and saying that it didn't happen and all of that, bro, and then yet and still go and deal with the lame, that's devastating, bro. He be thinking about that every day, like, I can't believe I did all of that. I can't believe I spent all that time, all that money, all of that on her for her to do what she did. Crazy.
And knock some lame out who deserved it. You don't shake no man hand to sleep with his wife. When you had to pay the civil suit, I paid that. I left him over.
Hey, absolutely, bro. Your Highness, absolutely. This disloyalty is diabolical, and it will take the best of men and turn them into the worst of monsters. Straight up. She's lucky she didn't turn this dude into a monster. She lucky she did not turn this dude into a monster. And let's keep it real, man. Papoose looked like the type of dude that likes to go fishing. Let's keep it a buck, bro. And to a lot of girls, that's not fun. That's boring. He looked like a dude that would just like to sit at the house and go fishing. You feel me? Watch the game on Sunday instead of going out. That's the type of vibe Papoose gives off, bro. And Remy don't seem like she get with that, man. Straight up.
overseas. I had another show. I was on tour. I skipped out of my show, flew back here. They said, Pat, what you doing? You got another engagement. You're contracted to do this. I said, I gotta go, man. Rem need me.
Whoa.
Anybody who was on tour with me, please step to the front. I flew back and bailed you out. I flew back and
Bro just said that he left in contractual arrangement, engagement, a tour. And we all know when you're a rapper, them tours are absolutely important to your career, man, to building your name, to establishing your brand, to building the necessary awareness for you to be able to come out and sell the product that you're trying to put in people's face. For him to leave that and go see her and do all of that, see, when he was doing all of that, she didn't value it at the time he was doing it. That's the reason why she don't care. Because when you value certain things, when people do stuff, you'll never forget it. Like me, when I got shot up and my my lady came and bro, I'll never forget that. Patching me up and adding the gauze and making all of that shit, bro, you'll never forget that. Coming to see you, coming to talk to you, acting correctly during that time. Come on, bro. You're supposed to value that. And you can see she didn't value any of that at all.
bailed you out. Because that's what real people do.
Been involved in an accident that wasn't your fault? Yes. You're sitting on a massive payout and don't even know it.
Go back and bailed you out. Because that's what real people do. I don't want to bring people names in it, but another individual put up the house, I put up the cash. Because you needed it. And you know another reason why I had to bail you out, because you didn't have the money. You didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to bring Joe in a minute. I'm not even going to bring them in it. But your relationship wasn't what it was at the time. You burnt all your bridges. I was wondering at the time, damn, why nobody rock with her? Why nobody supporting her? Why everybody turning their back? Because you burn your bridges. That's why I should have knew. That was a flag.
For sure, that was a flag. And people forget that little situation that Papoose and Fat Joe had, right? They had that situation, and then Remy ends up marrying the guy that, Fat Joe had the situation with. So, of course, Fat Joe had the situation with. So, of course, Fat Joe had the situation with. So, of course, Fat Joe had the situation with. So, of course, Fat Joe had the situation with. So, of course, Fat Joe had the situation with. So, of course, Fat